Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with bookkeepingautomation.com and entermyinvoice.com. And we're on to tip number 12 of bookkeeping / accounting marketing tips. And in this tip this week, we're looking at LinkedIn Search Ninja prospecting. So we're going to show you how to find better prospects through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn obviously is a wealth of opportunities and prospects that you can reach out to, yet there's literally 5 things that you need to know to become a LinkedIn search ninja and find better contacts on LinkedIn. So I'm going to go through those today. So first thing you have to know is you have to use that advanced search function. And this is a tremendous way to find people on LinkedIn, yet I feel it's one of the most underutilized features or functionality of LinkedIn. So where you go is on the top bar, right across where the search bar is, right beside it says advanced. When you clicked on advanced, it brings up this advanced people search. So it allows you to put a bunch of different parameters in. So the first column on the left gives you keywords: first name, last name, title, company, school, location. The second column over starts to get into your relationship types, such as first, second level, group members, third and beyond. Locations, you can look at current companies, industries, past companies, schools, profile languages, so on and so forth. And the second column, third column, or the column on the right are all the functionalities that you get from having a premium account or a paid for account on LinkedIn. So since 80% of people don't necessarily have a premium account, I'm not going to necessarily focus on that today. So the first move that you need to know to become a LinkedIn search ninja is using quotations. And quotations is used for an exact phrase. So in this case, if you take a look, I've got vice president and I've put it in quotations. If I did not put that in quotations, then literally what would happen is LinkedIn would look for areas where there is someone that has vice in their title or president in their title. So you may end up with presidents, you might end up with vice presidents, you also might end up with vice counsel, vice chairman, vice something or other, co-presidents, whatever. Long story short is you're going to get back a lot of negative results that you don't necessarily want to include in your search results. Now, why is this important? If you have a free account, literally all you get is 100 search results coming back. In this case, the other thing too that LinkedIn does is partway through the month, they will shut off your ability to search for people if you have a free account. So at some point in time in the month, depending on how much searching you're doing, you're going to get cut off. So long story short, what you want to do is you want to bring back the best results humanly possible. So these 5 things, these 5 LinkedIn search and ninja tactics will help you with that. So the first one is quotes. The second one is putting brackets around stuff. So what happens is this is when you want to combine specific terms and stuff and something they call modifiers. Modifiers on LinkedIn are kind of moves, ninja moves 3, 4, and 5. Those terms or the modifiers are and, or, and not. And I'll get to those in a couple of seconds here. But in this case, I'm going to look for a vice president and sales or a vice president marketing. So it's going to, when I put this brackets around sales and I put in the modifier or and then marketing, and the modifiers have to be in uppercase, it'll bring back way more results for you as well. So here's where we get into LinkedIn search ninja tactics 3, 4, and 5. So the first one is and, the next one is or, and the last one is not. So when you use and, it's when you're trying to combine 2 terms that need to be included. So for example, vice president sales and marketing will bring back results where there is a vice president sales and marketing. So it won't exclude that marketing side of things. So basically it defines or gets terms further knocked down for you or refined for you. The next one you want to look at is the or modifier. So once again, these and or not have to be in uppercase or they will not work. So for example, if I'm looking for a vice president or a VP sales and marketing, what I've done is I've put the or in to broaden my search with VP, because sometimes people don't necessarily put their title as vice president. They'll put it as VP. So to give you an example of this, a while back in Calgary, I searched just on vice president sales and marketing, And it only brought back 35 results for me in the Calgary marketplace where I live. What I did was I expanded it out and once again put vice president in quotations or VP, which broadens it, and sales and marketing. And it brought back almost 2,200 results. So when you think about this, I would have missed out on a potential of 2,164 potential people. Now, I have a premium account, so chances are I'd be able to look at all of those. I don't get limited to just 100 potential results that come back. I can see 1,000 or even sometimes more. So long story short, I would have missed out on a lot of potential opportunities to find people that I could use as potential prospects on LinkedIn. The last one is the not term. So, this is where you want to exclude a particular term. So vice president of sales, not marketing. I just want to look for someone who's a vice president of sales and has no marketing in their title. I want someone who's going to be laser focused on sales if that's what I was looking for. So I'm going to talk to you about using the advanced search. So before I get into that really quickly, just as someone who is a bookkeeper or an accountant on LinkedIn, if you're trying to expand or broaden your or grow your practice, once again, this advanced people search is a great way to find potential prospects. So in this case, you hit that advanced search. I look at the relationship that I want to go after. In this case, I'm going to look after first, second level connections. I'm looking at a location, so specifically in the Calgary marketplace, and I can click add if I want to broaden that to maybe Edmonton, Alberta, Western Canada region, whatever it is, or North American region, wherever I want to do. In this case, because I have a premium account, I'm just showing that I can pick people that are in a specific group. And in this case, it's the Young Oil and Gas Professionals group. And then, if I want to add more info in there, which is someone that's at a current company, or if they're in a specific industry, or they're in part of a past company. And then last but not least, I basically pick the title, which in this case is going to be president or owner. So if I'm a bookkeeper and accountant, typically that is someone that I probably want to specifically target. In this case, what it did was it brought back 416 results for second level group members, third and everyone else in the Young Oil and Gas Professionals group. So I've got potentially 416 contacts or potential people that I could be approaching on LinkedIn. Now, why is this important? I included groups, and here's a stat, is that if you're in sales or you're an owner of a company like a bookkeeper, an accountant, or whatever, if you're going to approach people, if you put a group in and cite a common group, you're up to 70% more likely to get a response or an appointment from a cold request if you're citing a LinkedIn group that you're in, part member of with that person. So just a little food for thought there as well. So that literally brings us to the very end of the Search Ninja tactics. So just once again, just to reiterate some of the benefits, by leveraging these LinkedIn search tactics that I went over, and believe me, very few people actually use this or know about this. You're not wasting your time. You're not wasting the amount of search results that you get back. You get better refined results coming back for you as well. You're spending less time searching because you're more laser focused on what you're trying to get. And last but not least, once again, you just get better results coming back to you of potential prospects that you could be going after. So hopefully that information is valuable to you. I would love to offer you a 30-day free trial of our accounts payable automation process. Really, it will shrink your accounts payable process if you're a bookkeeper or an accountant by upwards of 80% with that manual entry and stuff. If you want to find out more, you can always reach out to us at bookkeepingautomation.com. I'll give you a free 30-day trial too if you go to bookkeepingautomation.com and get more details. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Chris and my it's a sister company here, entermyinvoice.com. You can reach out to Chris at entermyinvoice.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you with any of that.